want to talk about combat juggling.
Oh my. These are so many sports I have written down to cover at some point, and you're just like, this is interesting. I want to talk about this now.
What else are we going to do? Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to ration out when I see something called combat juggling? Is that, I'm sorry.
All right. Have you seen car jujitsu?
Car jujitsu? No, I have not, but I'm going to share a video. I'm sure, okay, if this is all on your research doc, were you really going to make a whole video about combat juggling?
Listen, I had plans to give you notes to go over things and try and convince me whether it was a sport or not. Because I wasn't going to look it up. This is the benefit of me getting the research and writing assistant that helps me come up with episode ideas, is now I could give you things to where you can do the two sports in one lie, and I have to figure out which one's true.
Well, interesting. Well, it's too late because I want to talk about combat juggling.
All right.
Okay, so
this is ESPN's Instagram, which I have also seen.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone got bonked on the head in the other team. So it's two jugglers, right? No, it's two teams of jugglers. Oh my God, there's all of them.
Yes.
So they're trying to juggle and then interfere with the other one catching it. But I can't make out what the actual rule is for when and where. Is it just trying to hit the other one while it's in the air? Like,
yeah, so it seems to me, and this is just what I'm anticipating it being. They start off like dodgeball. They're on both ends, and they have to juggle the entire time. And the goal is to knock out opponents of the other team by making them drop their juggling. So you cannot stop juggling at any point in time, which means when you have to go on the offensive, you throw one really high in the air and are like trying to hit the other guy's juggle piece to then make them not be able to continue juggling, and that way they are out. Just like in dodgeball, if you hit somebody with the dodgeball, you're out.
Interesting. So one juggling stick has to be up in the air at all times. It just seems like you're going to whap someone in the face repeatedly with a juggling stick. I believe is a piece of wood that looks like a baseball bat got stung by a bee, right?
Yeah.
So it's swollen on the tip. Actually, the full front half of it it's like a bowling pin. You're just trying to juggle a bowling pin, right?
That's what it looks like.
And they're whapping. They're like up in each other's faces, looking up, straight up, not looking at where their hands are going. And they're just like trying to whap to their right. And I can just see like Broken Nose City, just like getting a bowling pin smacked into your head. And then it happens because this guy tries to hit it out of the air and it goes across the room and smacks someone in the face. Just like, my God. This is an incredible sport.
I wonder if there's like, you know how hockey has the hat trick for scoring 3 goals. Sure. I wonder if there's like a trick that if you hit the other person's pin and it knocks out 2 of the other teammates, it's like a juggle trick or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would guess you could just have like a kamikaze attack where you just throw all 3 of your pins as the other team is in the air. And so you're just like, oh, and you just like, you go down, but you get 3 others out at the same time. Right.
All right, guys. Here's my game plan. I'm going to just throw all of mine in the air and just tackle them all in a single file line. Just bam, 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 and we'll win.
You know, it could be an interesting thing where they all have 3, right? But what if you have like your juggernaut and they've got like six up in the air? It's like, oh, I've got so many chances. You know, it's just like, you got to knock out all. You get one with 6 and then the others have 3. And then they can like use it like a machine gun and just like.
See, I still think that's a disadvantage because once one hits, you've failed at juggling the amount you have.
Oh, interesting. So you have to maintain the amount, or is it like Mario, like kart, where you have to have 3 balloons?
You have to pop all the balloons. I would imagine it's when one hits the ground, but an interesting strategy would be to pass your juggling pins in the course of combat to a juggling teammate to make them juggle more because they're in the safe spot while you attack.
Interesting.
So I could see that working.
See, this is the other thing about sports where I have no idea where people get into this, because I can see people making stuff up all the time. You see it all over the place. People just like come up with random rules for a game, and then they're like, yeah, this is a game that we're playing. But when it comes down to getting enough people that there's an actual tournament that is televised, apparently, where there's two teams doing this at the same time, it's like, how did you get the word out to all the jugglers? How did you communicate? Where is the forum of juggling that you're tapping into this body of talent from? How do people find out about this?
Yeah.